Welcome back to Cape Chronicle. I'm Alix Gasser. I'd like to now welcome on a local teacher and now author, John Casebolt. Welcome, John.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good to be here.
So tell me a little bit about this book that you've written, or book series.
Well, I started off with a book about my grandson, Wesley, and he finds a garden treasure. And then I got the idea that I wanted him to learn history as well as just to be an adventurous little boy. And so I started with the Red House. And so we're doing the journey through time. And Wesley, in each book, he pretends to go back in time and explore the local places. So far, we've done the Red House, we've done the train in Jackson, and he saved the train payroll from the James gang. And we've also done the Christmas train, which it's not too late. I found out the Civil Air Patrol is still doing rides on that this year. But the idea is to have him experience the history that I grew up loving and take one place at a time, and from there try to support those establishments. The proceeds from the books help fund the different places. So far we've done the Red House, the train. I just finished Trail of Tears, and we're looking at the Glen House and a couple other places around Cape.
That's awesome. That's so wonderful. I assume you have a love of history. Is that where that kind of stemmed from? Or is that, you said your grandson, does he have a love of history? Or is that,
I'm rather old. I grew up in the 1900s. But yeah, I grew up with my grandmother. And so I was exposed to a lot of the World War II era, and loved the music from back then. And when I moved to Missouri, we found so much history in southeast Missouri that it's easy to get overlooked.
Yeah, there is so much rich history right here, it just in our backyards. And so does your grandson, does he know that he's part of the books? Is he excited?
One of his favorite things to do is to come over to Poppy's house and we play pretend and we dress up, but he also loves me to read him a book. And so when the book's about him, that's all the better.
Yeah.
So we have a good time with it.
That's awesome. So I assume you said you've got some plans for some other history sites here in the area that you're going to look forward to writing some other things. Where do you get these kind of inspirations from? Is there a specific strategic way that you go about them, or where does the inspiration come from?
I like to get immersed in the history of the site. The Red House, I've been volunteering there as a docent, and I love the colonial period. One of the other things I've done is written a 250-year anniversary coloring book for America next year. And the process is basically me being a big kid and pretending that I'm back in time as well. I tell folks I'm 10 years old with 48 years experience.
I'm sure all of us love that. I think you've got lots of kids at heart that probably are in the same boat that love that as well. So do you have like the next one in the series that you're kind of aiming towards, or do you work on multiple at the same time?
No, I like to get one finished first.
Okay.
Trail of Tears took me a little while because it is such a touchy subject to bring in. My grandson's only 4 years old. He'll be 5 next week, next month, excuse me. But the process of just taking something and breaking it down to where he can understand it is the biggest challenge. And the next book that I'm hoping to do is the Glen House, and here in Cape, the History Museum over on Independence Street, the Bollinger Mill and Covered Bridge, all of those I think it goes back to when my son was a young boy and we homeschooled, and we took a trip to Hannibal, Missouri one year, and he got to be a riverboat pilot for about 15 minutes. And we got to go to Mark Twain Cave, and he got to experience the things that he read in the books. And I wanted that same thing for my grandson.
That's wonderful. Where do folks find these books? I mean, they're wonderful. How do folks get their hands on them?
The Red House Adventure is at the Red House.
Okay.
The Trail of Tears book will be carried in their gift shop. The train books are at the train station, but they've sold out, so I've got to get them some more.
That's wonderful news.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
But they're also available on Amazon.
Okay. Awesome.
And, like I said, I do donate the proceeds to the individual places. We've just finished one. It's in post-production that will be available at Myers Horseshoe Pines, and Wessie Goes to the Tree Farm. So it's been a fun adventure.
That's awesome. That's so exciting, and I think it'll be really exciting for your grandson too to have these kind of looking back when he's older too, to have this kind of historic thing that he was a part of. It's almost like building on the history.
And that was something I wanted to show you real quick. We'll do the Red House. The pictures and everything I did with AI, but at the back it gives a little bit of the actual history, and then who came with me and what did I see, and so it becomes a keepsake for the child.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And all of the Journey Through Time books have a spot like that. There's also the train robbery one. There's a certificate so the child can be a deputy, and just like Wessie was in the book.
You've really thought of everything. Well, John, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Those are so exciting, and you definitely have to visit all of those historic spots throughout the area to pick one of those up. But that's just so exciting. I love it.
Thank you.